Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for this next toy review featuring the Marvel Legends X-Men wave with the Caliban Build-A-Figure. Now this is one I've been looking forward to for a really long time. I did not jump onto the pre-order train or anything like that, so I ended up finding them all randomly fresh on the pegs at a random Walmart. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure to do so right now. That whole toy haul is on another video just a few pages down, so make sure to look for that and see my reaction to that. But I could not be more excited for this wave. I think this is one of the best waves that Marvel Legends have put out in a long time, and anything that's labeled with the X-Men are going to be automatic top sellers. So let's dive in here and see what this wave has to offer. As I said, this wave is stacked, and unfortunately you do have to start somewhere, and unfortunately I think this is the weakest figure in the wave. But there are no weak figures in this wave, if that makes any sense at all. But because this is technically an army builder, if you wanted to build some Reavers, it does come with the Skullbuster head sculpt, as you can see, as well as an alternate head sculpt if you did want to army build anything at all there. Solid detailing, solid paintwork, really cool figure to add to the collection. It is at the bottom of an already stacked, amazing wave. Coming up next is Marvel's Blink. And although she may be at the bottom of my list simply because there are some bigger standouts as far as name recognition, she may be at the top of your list. And this is an amazing figure once again. Not only is the detailing on the figure really nice, whenever they do female bodies, those are really hit and miss, but this one's built well, it stands well, it's not really loose or flimsy. Really excited to see that. But look at these sweet accessories it comes with. It comes with a really neat teleportation effect, really neat accessories for combat and for their different mutant illusions. I really like this. This is once again a solid figure from an already amazing wave. And up next is Marvel's Forge. If you're a fan of the 90s cartoon show, he should be no stranger to you, the architect of the X-Men. Anytime you have an opportunity to add in another member of the gold and blue to your shelf, it is a win for me. This is a really cool figure overall. It looks great. It looks great standing next to the other X-Men, as I said. And what's not to like about that ponytail in the back? Very cool figure. Excited to add him. Another classic X-Men to add to the collection. And up next, and what seems to be a running joke among the Marvel Legends community, is what X-Men wave is complete without another Wolverine? But here we have Weapon X, and we're excited to add him to the collection here. One of the things I really love about this figure is this alternate head sculpt that it does come with, this snarling Wolverine. Now, I've not yet been able to try to see whether or not that fits on any of the other Wolverine bodies that we have. It does look, because the head goes down, the hair goes down quite a bit, that it probably isn't going to fit on your average neck peg. If you have tried that, let me know. Overall, I think this figure is really cool. When you do take the helmet off, or the helmeted head off, to replace it with that snarling one, you do still have these tubes kind of floating around there, so that's why I've chosen to kind of keep the helmet on. But overall, whenever you add Wolverine to another collection, that is always a plus in my book. And coming in next with the bronze medal is the figure that is double packed within this case, that being Gambit. Now this is a really, really solid figure to be double packed, and I'm surprised and happy that they did do that, because I think this is one of the more popular ones that are out there. We've been wanting a Gambit figure for quite some time. Really love the head sculpt, love the way the body's sculpted, as well as the cape. It looks real similar to the Multiple Man one, but overall this is really solid work. It does come with quite a few accessories. It obviously comes with his staff. It comes with that flaming card that you can see in his hand, as well as this other additional hand that you can put into his left to make it give the effect of throwing several cards at once. But this is a solid bronze medal for this wave. As I said, this wave is completely stacked, and it's good to have Gambit to be able to put back on the X-Men shelf. And taking home that silver medal for the second best character in this wave is one of my personal favorites from the 90s cartoon growing up, Jubilee. Now this character is tremendous. You know, a lot of people have not had the opportunity to have a Jubilee figure. The last one was a Build-A-Figure that is very, very expensive on the aftermarket, but it was awesome when we found out that we were going to be having Jubilee added to this list. And she comes with a bunch of stuff too. Not only does she come with the bubblegum head sculpt, but she also comes with kind of the standard Jubilee head sculpt. And the thing I think is interesting is that she comes with, or at least mine came with, 3 pairs of glasses. One of the glasses are actually on this head sculpt right here, and then these come off. But then I also have this third little set. I'm not for sure what it goes to or why. So if you know why that is supposed to be there, or if you even had one come with yours, it's almost like a little mini one. It's hard to see here, but it's like little tiny mini glasses if you want to put it on like a little child almost. It doesn't look like it fits her head. So let me know if you actually had a third one put in your wave or not, or if I just got lucky. But overall, this Jubilee is fantastic. She is a star standout in this line. And was there ever any doubt on who the star of this wave was going to be? No one other than Marvel's Beast. This is my pride and joy of this wave, and I think the pride and joy of most people's X-Men collection. This figure is absolutely phenomenal. It's been very hard to track down for those that are just grabbing singles of this wave, and I think it's going to definitely be one of the harder to bring in characters over the next few months and years as it goes to the aftermarket, because I think it's going to be a high in demand figure. Why? Well, first of all, because the sculpt is amazing. It's got a really cool head sculpt, really cool ab crunch, really cool overall body shape, as well as the sculpted and hinged toes and toe articulation. That's a really cool feature as well. He does come with a couple of multiple hand accessories, so you can do the handstands, as you probably have seen that done, and then also a fist, so you can add that into his right hand as well. So once again, Beast is the star of this line by no surprise, but let's take a look at the Build-A-Figure to see where it ranks in this wave. And as we said, Caliban is the Build-A-Figure for this wave. I think the head sculpt is tremendous. I love the hands and the painting on it. The only thing to be desired, I would say, is that the body is a little bit generic, but he's colossal. He's standing right next to Beast, and as you can see in a scale comparison, he's pretty big and really looks good on the shelf next to the rest of them. If you're gonna have a builder figure, you might as well have it be big. But overall, I don't have any complaints because the wave is so strong, the head sculpt is so strong on this guy that I don't really have any problems with it. He's cool to be able to add. You know, he takes his comic appearance as opposed to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you want to call it that. I don't know if Logan really counts, but the way he appeared in the Logan movie a couple summers ago. But that is the Caliban Build-A-Figure, and we've gone through the wave. So let's get them all together, and I'll give you my final thoughts. And finishing up our final thoughts on this Caliban Build-A-Figure series, what more can you say other than this is a perfect 10 out of 10. Well done, Hasbro. Well done, Marvel. You've outdone yourself. This line is fantastic, from the stellar lineup of character selection to the accessories that you come with to the extra head sculpts to the Build-A-Figure. Everything knocks it out of the park. I think if you've not yet picked up any from this wave and you're on the fence about deciding whether you want to, make sure to go out and do that while you have a chance and while they're still available and still kind of able to find. You don't want to have to pay the aftermarket prices for some of these that will definitely be going up in value. I definitely think Jubilee and Beast are going to be this version of Cyclops and Rogue from the other waves in the past. So do what you can to grab those while you can. You will not regret it. Anything with X-Men is solid and looks awesome in your collection. And speaking of collection, I want to thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. If you've not yet subscribed, please do so. Turn on your notifications to let you know whenever there is a new video that is posted, and share it with your friends. Word of mouth is the best way that we can grow. So thank you so much for your time, and we'll be talking to you and seeing you real soon.